I think this is such a beautiful quote. And wouldn't it be nice to live this way? And I know when I think about my own mind body relationship, I try to accept it. I try to love it. I try to appreciate it. And by golly, if sometimes I don't, just get very frustrated or annoyed or anxious about things that my body's doing. And that might be from chronic illness or chronic pain, or even just those rare moments that pop up these days where we go, oh, that's the sociological expectation. Am I meeting that? As from the very beginning, as soon as we come into this world, we are bombarded with a social media experience, with a media presentation of who we are supposed to be, male or female, he, she, they, them. The expectations and the pressures are immense. And here's the thing that's really interesting and critical for our healing work. Those stories belong up here. Our mind and our body are actually functioning more or less back here. They're more primal. They're older parts of our system. And so the opportunity is to create a new relationship with the mind-body system. I'd like to take everybody on a little guided adventure to move into a deeper connection with your relationship with a specific body part. Because our bodies are delightful, powerful vessels, and our brains make up a lot of stories about them. So let's just take a moment, kind of rock back and forth, invite your mind-body system to find its balance. You'll notice most systems have a center. That's our cerebellum lovingly doing its work. I see some of you have already begun the havening touch. Perfect. And let's invite in a gentle, soothing breath, breathing in to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'd like to invite you to turn your attention inward. We're going to do a gentle body scan starting at the tippy top of our head and moving down through our mind-body system at your own pace. I'm not going to guide you specifically. What I want you to be looking for is a part of your body that could use a little extra love. Perhaps a part of your body that sometimes gets beat up a little bit, maybe doesn't function the way you would prefer, that requires a little extra loving care, especially at inopportune moments. Perhaps a part of your body that when you notice it, you go, oh, I just wish that was different. Smaller, better, bigger. Maybe this is a part of your body that now you've learned to care for and love, but in the past has received some less than preferable treatment. Just invite your mind to wander until you've found this part of your amazing vessel that could use a little extra care right here and right now. And once you've found that part of you, invite it to become the center of your awareness. Notice its presence in the here and now. Is it doing anything right now? Does it have an energy? Or even as you focus on it, do you notice a color? A temperature? Invite your mind to share with you why this particular part of your body became the focus here today. How did you know to tune into and attend to this part of you? And as you deepen your relationship with this part of your system, invite your mind to share with you any stories or thoughts that you have about this body part. Notice if there's a common link amongst any of the stories that you carry around this part of you. Perhaps stories that you've learned across the course of your life, expectations, pressures. Are these stories that came from within you or that were handed to you and brought inward from the world that you've navigated? So often we are taught what our body is supposed to be versus what it actually is, which is an incredible piece of technology that has been around for millennia. So notice the stories about this body part. And invite those stories to gently pull back. You might even imagine that those stories or those thoughts are written on a whiteboard or a chalkboard in front of you. And that you and this body part are just going to walk away 10 gentle steps, giving you some space from those stories. And walk with me as I count or move at your own pace. Just slowly stepping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Welcoming a soothing breath. Beautiful. And turning your attention fully back to this body part that let you know it could use a little extra love not too long ago. Notice now any emotions that arise or feelings. And invite this body part to share with you what it would like a little bit more of. Now that those stories are over there, and you can bring them back whenever you want, but they're over there right now. If this body part had a voice, imagine what it would share, perhaps what it would ask from you, what it could use more of. Invite your mind-body system to receive that information. And notice now 3 things that this body part empowers you to do. Does it keep you warm on a cold winter's night? Does it allow you to pick up items or move about your world? Does it allow you to express yourself? To function? Every single part of us serves a purpose. And noticing how this body part serves you, turn your attention now back to those stories and see, are they reconciled or are they different? The stories written on that board, those narratives, versus what is the reality of this part of you, and what is this part seeking, yearning for from you? And welcoming in another gentle breath. Breathe in. Feel free to breathe in along with me or at your own rhythm. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To welcome ourselves back into the moment here and now. Quietly thanking that body part for being a part of your experience today, for allowing itself to be seen. And just taking a moment to notice if you can give that part of your body what it asks for, even just a little bit.